Hey, it's Pat.
And
We're
Carolyn.
recapping tonight's kickoff of the top 20 performance of season 8 of So You Think You Can Dance. Hello to all of our loyal viewers, and hello to anyone who may be watching us for the first time. We have a weird setup right now, so let me just give you the rundown if you're new. Carolyn and I are best friends. We used to live together in New York City. Carolyn moved away, but we could not stop making videos. So now we use this trusty iPad recording system so that we can do them together, and we're very happy to do so.
And we are. And we usually do America's Next Top Model, but we've been doing So You Think You Can Dance for a few years. It is one of my favorite shows. Patrick loves it as well. Full disclaimer for new viewers. We are not dancers. Patrick actually is kind of a dancer, but we are not professional dancers. We watch this and we review it as viewers. So don't get mad at us if we say something wrong about the dance styles. It's more that we just are giving our opinions as a viewer of the show. And we love the show.
Yeah, just like all of the Americans who are going to watch and vote who may not be dancers, but they like to watch people dance. So that was our little disclaimer. Now let's talk about the routines tonight. First up were Jordan and Tad, and they did an African jazz routine. We'll kind of whip through these fast because there's 10 routines because everyone's still in the competition. But I kind of like the first routine. To me, I didn't think it was anything like crazy special, but it's also the first night, so my expectations are always reserved. What did you think, Carolyn, of the first routine?
I thought it was fine. I thought it was forgettable, to be honest. I thought it was a little bit forgettable.
And it's hard to go first.
What?
It's hard to go first, yeah.
Second up, I really liked was Sasha and Alexander,
yes,
I believe. I absolutely love Sarah McLachlan, so as soon as I heard the song, I was like, awesome, and it looked really good. What about you? What did you think about it?
I liked it, and I think they were really lucky to get Travis Wall as a choreographer. Again, there's so many routines, so it's tough, but I thought it was cool. I liked the ending, too, when she kicked his leg out and he collapsed. That was neat.
Yeah.
Liked it. Next up were Jess and Clarice. They had a Broadway routine. How lucky for Jess, the Broadway guy. And, Broadway can be hit or miss with sort of excitement, but I thought they did a really nice job with what they were given. I liked their speed when they were moving quickly across the floor, and I really liked their jumps. I thought they got a lot of air, which was exciting.
I think Jess is super talented. Clarice was a little bit forgettable for me, so I didn't really, and I'm not a huge Broadway person, so it didn't really cut it with me, but I could see how Jess is going to be a Broadway star in the future.
Agreed.
Next up was a hip-hop routine and choreographed by a new guy. I don't remember his name. Christopher Scott. Ryan and Ricky were the dancers. Ryan is the blonde girl, really great body. She actually had some swagger, in my opinion, but I'm not sure how I feel about her. When I compare her to people like Chelsea Hightower or Kensington, she just doesn't compare.
Carrington?
What did I say, Kensington?
Yes, some fancy town in England.
Yeah,
I agree. I think Ryan's really good. I think she's getting a lot of attention on the show. She's getting highlighted a lot, which is interesting. I know she has a good backstory because she auditioned so many times. I did think her hip-hop was pretty good. I didn't really like Ricky. I think he didn't have enough weight in his moves where you have to have that sort of resistance. I know their routine wasn't like a thuggy kind of a hip-hop, but he didn't really have the down energy that you need for a hip-hop routine, if you ask me. Next up are Caitlin and Robert, and it was supposed to be Caitlin and Mitchell, but Mitchell injured his elbow already, so he is out this week. That sucks. First week competition, he got injured. So actually, Robert from season 7 joined in, which I thought was very cool. And they did a jazz routine. What'd you think?
I thought it was fine. I mean, seeing Robert made me really excited because I'm just in love with him. I think he's so talented. I probably didn't say that last season, so it'd be funny to look back and see what I really thought about him. But I like him this season. I thought it was fine. I love Sonia, so I was excited to see that. But
yeah.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
The next
I forgot about it.
Was the worst routine on the planet, and the costumes were horrible. And that was with, what are their names?
You got it, Miranda and Robert.
Yeah, Miranda and Robert, the girl from Pittsburgh.
Which bums me out. I'm from Pittsburgh, and Yins, we like our hometowners. But she just was not great.
They were too goofy, and I like Robert. I thought his personality, fine, but God, Nigel said on the show, he was like, this is not So You Think You Have the Best Personality. And I was like, whoa, Truth
yeah. From Dizzy Feet. Over there.
Truth from Dizzy Feet.
Next, we're Missy and Waddy. They did a jazz routine, a Sonia routine, I believe. It was to Lady Gaga, so I was excited, but I was not excited when I watched it. They danced on this big two big boxes, and it was just no, it wasn't Sonia. Just kidding. It was Sean Cheesman, and I did not care for it. I didn't feel like anything was happening.
No, at all. And here's the thing: if you're gonna dance to a Lady Gaga song, you better be as good as their choreographers. And Waddy, I will give Waddy some credit. This is his first time doing this kind of dance, but he looked like he was counting, and like it was weird. I didn't love it.
Yeah, not very great.
But next up,
what did you like, Carol?
Melanie and Marco, and Ingrid Michaelson is my favorite singer, and I'm obsessed with her. That performance was amazing. I watched with my mom and my husband. I made my mom stay up just to see this girl, who is, of course, a Southern belle, so I probably like her because of that, too. She was flipping amazing. And he was pretty damn good, too.
It was so great. There were statues that come to life in the middle of the night to be together. So the concept was awesome. The choreography was great, and they both did a fantastic job. Marco's really good. I mean, Melanie is really good, too, but Marco's really good.
Yeah, and it was Travis Wall. And if you watch the judges, Nigel said that he thought this was could be the first Emmy nominated of the season.
Ooh.
And 100% I agree. And everybody was like, "Whoa, Travis Wall, you're the best."
I mean, he came from being a contestant. So awesome. He should have won, by the way. Benji. I mean, really, Benji. Anyway, next were Ashley and Chris. They did a hip-hop routine to Forget You. And it was fun, but it was another one of those routines where I kind of felt like nothing was happening.
Yeah, I think the thing that impressed me, she's a ballet dancer, so seeing her, she has some real, like, rhythm. They were very light hip-hoppers, which normally I think we don't like. We like that heavy, like, bumping.
Yeah.
Like, they were very light, and she was really good, but it was, I don't know, it was fine.
Yeah, agreed. Final routine?
Last, Iveta and Nick.
Yeah. The tap dancer and the ballroom champ.
When they said they were going to do quick step, I don't know, I wish I could have seen your face, because my face was like, really? Like, they're going home.
I know.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Agreed.
He was amazing.
Agreed. I mean, she is, the quick step champion, so clearly she's going to do a good job. But Nick was pretty good, and I don't really, out of all the boys, he was probably my least favorite, but I think he did a good job. I think quick step, though, it's still hard to get votes. I feel like no matter how good your quick step is, it's just one of those ballroom routines that are just like not crowd pleasers for the most part. But we'll have to see tomorrow when everybody votes.
Can I make a note, Patrick?
Oh, sure.
Say this
Go
every
right
season, but
right
I think
ahead.
it's really good. Please remember, if you are voters, which I voted tonight, the phone lines actually open like 4 minutes before the end of the show.
Sneaky.
So if you want your vote to get through, call about 4 minutes. I voted like 25 times for Melanie, and it's because you call early. So just a little trick there. Also,
Insider
quickly,
tip.
guest judges, Megan Mullally. It was interesting.
Surprising.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her voice gets on my nerves, but that's her thing.
I'm surprised they didn't show her amazing dancing in the Turn the Tub Around, I Can't Believe It's Not Butter commercial. I mean, that was a real missed opportunity there, because that was some great news. But maybe tomorrow night on the results show. So Carolyn and I, we only do the performance night recaps. We don't do the results, so we will see you next week. But like Carolyn said, you can call to vote, and this is the first season that you can vote online. So if you go to fox.com/dance, you can vote for your favorites, and let us know what you thought of all the routines, and we will see you next week, right? Right, Carol?
Yeah.
Okay, see you then.
Bye, Carol.
Bye.
Bye, guys.